Alright, so this is my Corrupting Cry Warbringer. Just doing a little build diary on where this build's at. This build started as a totem build, but the totem's damage wasn't really there, so after a tough little respec, swapped over to Corrupting Cry with the War Cries, since I've got both Ascendancy points for no cooldown, and now I can do this. So the knockback from Seismic Cry is super defensive. The Corrupting Cry damage is getting there, still stacking strength, still kind of figuring it out, but feels like it's got potential. Mechanically it feels pretty good. And so yeah, this is where it's at. Still got a ways to go. Also, people have been complaining about moving around is slow. Just leap slamming around and dodge rolling right when you hit the ground. You can get around pretty well with this. Jump into the packs, hit them with the War Cries, and they all blow up. So far it's been really great for packs. The more mobs, the better for big explosions. Bosses has been decent, because you can just get your stacks up and then do one of these, get around from everybody. So yeah, pretty evasive, damage is decent, stacking strength is really nice because you're just getting more life, so Corrupting Cry gives you both offense and defense on the same stat, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we'll see. Right now I'm still going the Corrupting Cry route, but since the War Cry itself is pretty quick and does damage itself on the hit, considering that it might be fun to try to just scale the hit damage instead, because there's ways to get this even faster. So yeah. Alright, let's... Come on. Go. Let's go back to town, kind of go what's going on in the gear. Gear-wise, don't need any weapon, all you need strength, the rest of the stats don't matter. The only important pieces are the helmet, getting some more strength there, and then this belt here, I think it's, so far as what I can tell, is the most strength in the game. I need to buy a better one with actually top rolls, but going with this, and since I am blood magic, to able to pay for the stuff, using the life flask is pretty big, so the life flask mechanics here are pretty good, and then coupled that with this amulet here, just giving me that passive life flask regen, so 0.22 charges a second, which is 100% increased, so I guess double that or whatever. Rest of the gear doesn't matter, just strength, movement speed on boots, shield, whatever, rings, trying to get resistances. Hasn't been fully put together yet because it's just freshly respec'd out of the totems. But yeah, so far I'm liking what it's doing. Single target wise, I am playing around with having a big two-hander in the offhand and using one of the big Hammer of the Gods or something for a single target, but haven't played around with that too much yet. For the main skill with Seismic Cry, going Corrupting Cry of course, stacking much strength as you can, and then just Brutality, 35% more, Swift Affliction, 35% more. I assume these still work the way they did in PoE1 and actually benefit the Corrupting Cry and not just the Seismic Cry damage, but I haven't really tested it yet. Infernal Cry is there to give you some explosions, and that's about it. Oh, why is that in there? Anyway. And then the totem setup, the rest of the gems are kind of whatever. Totem for a little extra damage is a utility thing. Oh yeah, the totem, the Font of Blood, giving you regen's pretty cool. So that's handy to put down for longer fights. Leap Slam, just with the faster attacks, like I was showing before. If you want to move around, just Leap Slam. I don't even have any attack speed or anything on the tree, just Leap Slam plus the faster attacks, and then using the dodge roll when you land is pretty quick. And that Inspiration, because it's a good gem, put it somewhere. For the aura, just running the Vitality order for now, but doesn't do a ton. This essence, I was using the banner, the other, the banner you can get earlier before. Same difference to put Vitality on there. And then yeah, hammer on the gods for single target, maybe. Still figuring that out. Volcanic Fisher down here from old build stuff, not doing anything. But yeah, it really just boils down to spamming your war cries, leap slamming around to avoid things. And so far it's been pretty solid. I made the transition right at the end of Act 1. Or not Act 1, sorry. The beginning of Cruel Act 1, because the end of Act 3 normal. The like lava guy just didn't have enough damage with the old totem build to kill him, so swapped to this. Still haven't gone back and killed him yet, so test that out here in a minute. Oh yeah, passive skill tree. That's character stats right now, almost to 500 strength. Path of skill trees here, obviously getting the OP war creed nodes here. Down this way, just getting strength. I haven't fully respect. Some of these might be respect, but basically just go strength all the way. Going over here to get some more life. Getting beef with its awesome little aura here. Getting the increased damage for strength. Probably took this way too early, but anyway, I took it anyway because it's fun. The main Warcry nodes are down here for more speed and get a little bit of recovery. I'm crossing my fingers that I can get enough life that the 2% is more than the cost. So I guess 70 life isn't quite 2% this. And that would be ideal, because then I would be able to stand there, spam the Warcry, and actually regen life would be pretty cool. But other than that, going over here to get attributes. Warcry damage. I think this damage affects Corrupting Cry, but I don't know. Over here, Fizz damage definitely should be Corrupting Cry damage, and this is a nice little note here. And then just more Warcry stuff up here by the Blood Magic. Looking ahead, things I'm looking at, probably go, well, maybe go down here for more Fizz damage, considering once I can get the armor break. The broken armor doesn't affect the Corrupting Cry damage, because the armor is only for hits. Corrupting Cry is just the degen. But with this, 60% increased damage, just generic damage with fully broken armor, combined with, oh, okay, I can spam out the war cry, break down the armor, and then, you know, for bosses and stuff, get an extra 60, even, what's that, 100% increased damage once their armor's down. Another thing that's pretty fun is this node, the 8% increased damage for each time you've war cried recently, and like I was showing, it's already pretty quick with potentially more speed here, and then the meme dream over here with Dance with Death, drop the shield and get 25% more speed on the war cry. I don't know if I want to make that journey, but it seems like it would be fun. So yeah, that's where it's at now. In the future, I want to just kind of like do these little build diaries, just to kind of save a little piece of history and what I'm playing with. So I haven't seen this build anybody really try it yet, and it feels pretty good, but at least in PoE1 with Corrupting Cry, you kind of hit a threshold where like you just stop finding ways to get more damage out of it. But so far it seems pretty good, and 25% of your strength, and all that strength's giving life. Anyway, there's the rough take.